Now, protests erupted across Britain on Friday after the country increased its energy price cap by 80%. In the latest, dozens of protesters gathered outside Britain's energy regulator, Ofgem's headquarters in London. The demonstration, it was in response to Ofgem's announcement that it will increase the cap on consumer energy bills by nearly 80%, meaning that the average gas and electricity bills will now be over $4,000 or £3,549. Denouncing the move, demonstrators said that this decision to increase the cap will plunge millions of people below the poverty line and will further worsen the country's cost of living crisis.
Energy price cap rise, which has risen to over £3,500, is intolerable for working people, for people in poverty, for people out of work in Britain right now. I'm here because our parliamentary political parties have failed us, continue to fail us. Whether Labour or Conservative, they offer no solution to the people already in poverty and in worse situations, and to the people who will be put into poverty come October when this price cap rise comes into effect.
So that's if we get a million sign-ups. At the moment we're on about 120,000. So we're asking for pledge to sign up. And if we get a million sign-ups, then we'll go ahead with the action after people to not pay.
Now, the current cap is $2,017 or £1,971. The new rules will come into effect from October this year. Now, let's just also understand what an energy price cap is and what ramifications it can bring if not calculated judiciously. In simple words, the price cap in UK limits the standard charge that energy suppliers can bill domestic consumers for their combined electricity and gas usage in England, Scotland and Wales. It is, however, recalculated by the energy regulator throughout the year to reflect wholesale market prices and other industry costs. And for more on this, we were earlier joined by our correspondent Laura Markinesh from London. Let's listen in.
Well, there are concerns that it's going to exacerbate this problem. The Bank of England is predicting that inflation could hit around 13% because of this increase in that price cap. It's effectively meaning that people have less in their pockets to spend on things like going out, buying other items. And so consequently, there will be an issue there in terms of the amount of money circulating within the economy, the amount that people have to spend on disposable items. There are reports as well, predictions from other financial groups that inflation rate could surpass 13%, hitting 18% next year when the next price cap rise is inevitably announced. And that will obviously increase the cost of living for people. It's going to make this problem even worse. Now, the risk then is that businesses as well will have to foot extra bills for the amount of these energy prices that are increasing. That then could be passed on to those customers within those properties as well. The situation just seems to be exacerbated by one thing and then another. And the risk now is that we are heading towards a recession, and this could cause even more of a problem for the economy and for people as we move through into next year.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.